Hey, this is Carlos Salas Rocky and this is James Garcia from Reno #1. People are talking. They're fools, and you're a fool if you don't watch the world famous shit show. Okay, so get on it. That's it. Quiet.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Super Bowl Sunday.
Dun, 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 dun,
Guess who's not in it?
it?
Tom Brady, New England Patriots.
They're not it. But Tom Brady is once again in the Super Bowl, his 10th.
You know who is not? Tyrone Wheatley.
Whose jersey you're wearing. And the Buffalo Bills are not.
Oh, Gronk is actually in it.
He is.
Gronk?
Yeah, Tom Brady brought him out
Gronkowski's that special needs kid who just keeps winning Super Bowls, right?
Robert Gronkowski.
Is it Robert? Oh, yeah.
Robbie.
Robson.
I mean, that mom, she had 4 boys the size they are. She must have just cooked like 8 chickens every meal. You know, just like...
God.
They're huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Vagina must be like a Bloomingdale's bag.
I love Super Bowl Sunday.
If you're a big shopper.
It's my favorite holiday of the year.
It is. It is a good holiday.
It's the holiday of appetizers, which I'm most excited
You're
about.
surrounded by it right
Because
now.
nobody, like Super Bowl Sunday, you don't sit down for a meal. It's one of those, it's a little bit like Thanksgiving. Because if you think about Thanksgiving, it's like, okay, you have 10 dishes to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody's sitting down. And it's you got the turkey as like the focal point. You don't have that for Super Bowl Sunday. It's like, oh, thing of pigs in a blanket. You got the wings over here. You got a pizza. You got
the ribs.
some ribs.
The wings.
Some wangs.
Yeah, it's all day grazing.
Yeah,
It's the closest thing we'll ever get to a buffet again. Because those are done. Those aren't reopening.
Should they change the name though to Super Spreaders?
Maybe
Super Bowls parties. I don't know.
Buffets.
That's
or Super Bowl
hilarious.
parties?
Both.
Both. Hey, so if
Hello to everyone
if
out
anyone's
there.
watching this, please share it. And I'm trying to get Josh to do that.
I don't like.
What?
I don't like sharing.
Well, that's how we're gonna get questions.
I don't know how the fuck you share it. I'll be brutally honest. I don't know where the fuck you're watching this. People who are watching.
I don't know either.
This is all new to me. This new technology where you can see the 3 of us on one screen. Spencer's sitting right fucking here.
Yeah, and all that at
What?
home. That's not real brick. That's just show business.
Yeah.
That is
Fancy
show
Hollywood.
business. Yeah.
I can change it.
Ooh.
So how do you share it? Why don't you just say it?
Right.
So the people who are watching, they could share it too. So why don't you explain it to them how somebody would share it?
So at the bottom of the live window, it says share. It has a little like arrow.
Right. So
So
how?
you click on that. So I'm gonna send it to you.
Please.
So what live window?
I'm gonna send it to.
Oh, this is such a disaster. Oh, share. I guess that makes sense.
Thomas
No.
Edward Patrick Brady Jr.
Woo!
faces off against Patrick LaVon Mahomes II in Super Bowl 55.
So is it the second the same as
Junior?
Junior?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it is. But on their Wikipedia pages, Tom Brady says Junior, and Mahomes just says second.
Oh.
So I went by wiki sources.
So Tom Brady's a junior?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What were we watching the other day? Oh, who was it that was going to the Super Bowl? The kid who his mom and grandmother and sister were killed in a fire.
His house caught on fire, and he was the only one to escape.
Oh, that is
And somebody
horrible.
So he's on Zoom with someone from I think the Buccaneers, right?
Yeah.
Or who?
I don't
what's
know
the
which
difference?
team,
Who cares? And he's like, hey, I know you've had it rough, but I'm gonna treat you to the trip to the Super Bowl. You got 2 tickets to the Super Bowl. Meanwhile, the kid's whole family is still smoldering. This happened like 6 days ago.
Well, kids are resilient,
Yeah.
He's probably really excited about the Super Bowl because kids, they get over stuff quicker,
5-6 days, you're back. What? Thanks. New technology, folks. So the kid's like, not a tear in his eye. He's just like super excited, and he's like,
Is that sending the wrong message?
well, he's like, I want to play in the NFL too, and the player's like, well, yeah, and you will, just
Wait, he's promising this kid an NFL career?
He's like, you will, you got to just keep working hard, and keep them grades up.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what? You had me at just keep up the hard work. I don't know.
You have to give the glory to God. That's a big thing athletes do.
like
And you got to execute.
Keep them grades up. No. I said I wanted to be in the NFL. Oh, okay. Just the hard work then.
Yeah. No, it's.
I think there's a lot. That's like the sport that has the most people in it per like roster, right?
I would,
Compared to like
55-man roster.
Baseball's, I guess, probably bigger. Right?
Baseball has a 25-man roster until a certain day in August, and they expand to like
80.
I don't know, like a ton. Yeah, it's I always. Oh, whoa!
what? Did you guys feel that?
Oh my gosh! Again, just show business, guys. Not a real earthquake. The bullpen catchers. What a fascinating job that is, because you travel with the baseball team. You are an athlete, yet you don't get paid like a professional. You don't get like the millions of dollars.
Oh, you don't?
It's weird. It's a weird job to have.
You're just squatting.
You're just there to warm up the pitchers.
The next pitcher on deck.
I'm always fascinated by weird sports jobs like that, like the backup quarterback. How we get to fall in love with them when they come in,
All the hope and
My boss's son is the long snapper for what are they, like Division 1? It's like a
the Utes, or what are they?
Oh, Utah?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a Division 1. That's a good team.
Yeah. I don't know. Actually, he might have graduated. I think he might have graduated. I don't know. But this kid has it made because, you're on the field for however many minutes a season, really.
Yeah.
And you get to enjoy all the perks of being a part of the team. They have like their own compound and everything.
Yeah.
All Xbox, like PS5s and anything you can imagine. They have their own dining room.
Yeah.
All this shit. So,
Good segue.
pays to be a long snapper there.
I've contemplated trying out a walk-on for an NFL team as a kicker.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys know this, I got a hell of a leg. This left leg is golden.
You're left leg dominant?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
The right one is 4 inches shorter.
Yeah, it's not good. It's really
It beats the shit out of the right.
It really does. It just you ever heard of restless leg syndrome?
Yeah.
Well, that right one gets the shit kicked out of it. Yeah. No, the XFL is coming back. The Rock is bringing back the XFL, and I thought, man, if I could just get this leg into shape, I could be a reserve kicker in the XFL if I worked hard enough.
Hold on, you
and
mean
transferred to the NFL?
The Rock,
Yeah, like
is bringing back the XFL.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
How do you do that?
See,
How's that work?
Well, it came back last year, and then COVID hit, and then it kind of kiboshed.
That's not
the
the useful one.
is this the one that
in
John
Canada?
Bon Jovi owned? Didn't John Bon Jovi own the league or own a team?
No,
or
this is
something?
Vince McMahon's incarnation.
Oh,
Extreme football
That's
league.
different than Madden.
what could go wrong?
Yeah, it started out in the early 2000s, and they had nicknames on the back of their shirts, like "He Hate Me," would be like some guy's nickname, and then they had more risque.
Is Vince McMahon still alive?
He is.
His wife Linda McMahon ran for Congress or something for Connecticut, and sunk $180 million into her campaign, and then I don't think she was even close to getting elected.
Oh.
So
Wow.
it's that kind of money
But so the
management.
useful.
She should have wrestled more.
So
Right.
XFL, what is it called?
The XFL, the Extreme Football League.
So what are they not playing with 100% pads, or what's the
Well,
what makes it extreme?
They changed different rules about it. Like they had instead of a kickoff,
No pads.
it was like 2 players from each team would like kind of tackle each other for the ball.
Like rugby, kind of.
You're so funny.
Yeah, it was when it first came out, it was a really horrible idea because you're making the most painful contact sport even more painful.
Right.
So
Concussions all around. Everyone
but
gets.
when it came back last year, it was kind of more refined and a little more professional and a little not as dangerous.
I don't want subtle changes. I want drastic changes. Like, well, instead of a kickoff, they have chickens running around on the field.
Right.
Like something crazy where it's worth tuning in. I don't want to, I could watch football.
The NFL did take stuff from the XFL though when it disbanded. They like the cameras that go across the field.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
zip line
That
kind
was
of
the
thing.
XFL's creation.
It would have happened sooner or later, though.
Maybe, yeah, I'm sure, but I guess.
I don't know. So let's get to the game today.
Game
Right.
me the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Can we say? Well, hold on. What are the fucking rules about saying Super Bowl? Right? Because they can't.
Oh.
In ads, they can't say Super Bowl. They have to say the big game. And I'm sure if the NFL had anything to say about it, they'd probably ban that too.
Because
Really?
it's trademarked.
Yeah, you can't advertise. Like a Domino's pizza commercial can't say Super Bowl special. To one time, whatever. They have to say, get ready for the big game, big game day. We got you covered. They can't say Super Bowl. I feel like they used to be able to.
You're not streaming, just letting you know.
Who's not streaming?
You're not.
What do you mean I'm not streaming?
On your page.
What the fuck? Who
How,
cares?
how am I?
Okay, Sue.
Yeah.
We'll pause, everyone. Tell me how to stream, Sue. Tell me how to do this.
This is show business and it's very important.
I just want to get more people to
I'm
comment
fucking
on what you're
watching
talking
it.
about.
I
I'm
don't-
watching the goddamn
You're
thing.
watching our world famous shit show, but go to Josh Rosenberg. We don't have a lot of followers on there.
No, none almost.
None.
Hold on. I'm gonna share the. See, that you can watch. I don't even know what I'm watching right now. Share. How do I share? Share it.
Yeah.
Write a post. I'm gonna write a post, guys, while you're watching this. There's no one watching. I'm watching. I'm the one.
Okay, you just did, I guess.
Watch us live now. Yay. Yay. Okay. Oh, I'll just share it in this public group. Boom. See, I just shared it with like 15,000 people.
Perfect. Okay, cool. All right. I just wanted people to hear your philosophy here.
So they used to be able to say Super Bowl. They used to be able to talk about like actual team names and stuff. If you watch TV from like the late 80s and 90s, they'll have somebody will be just wearing like a Mets hat or a Giants like
A logo.
a logo
Sport logo, yeah.
like logoed apparel.
Yeah.
And you can't do that anymore. Even a kid like in a starter jacket on the wire, I think they could show starter, but you can't show the team.
Well, you gotta get
Oh, that
clearance.
kid is buried in legal debt now.
Yeah. I just
Well, I know out here, like if you go to a game show, like say you're on The Price is Right or whatever, you have to black out any logo you have on a
yeah, they'll throw a
hat.
piece of electrical tape over whatever logos on your hat, or if you're wearing like a
I don't like. They do that in the NBA now. They put like an advertisement on the players' jerseys.
Right.
I don't like that. It's weird.
I was thinking they were gonna get to like tattoos. They're gonna have like tattoos on
Maybe
skin.
that I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind.
You
Like
wouldn't-
I don't care if their jerseys are sponsored. Like that's
It is.
well,
odd,
that's why
though.
they're in it. They're in it for the money, you know.
Well, yeah, but like I think
But the other side of it is like when you can't go on, like Sue said, like I can't go on The Price is Right as a contestant wearing a New York Giants jersey because the NFL would sue it. Like, what if I'm the greatest Price is Right contestant in history?
Yeah.
You don't want that attack. You don't want the fucking NFL showing up.
It's the no fun league.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny DeCunto. Hello, sir. Look at that handsome bastard.
Beautiful. That's a great headshot.
I can't believe he hasn't been cast anywhere yet.
He has. He was in a short YouTube video. So I just want to say that Johnny has his own podcast now. Johnny, you remember Johnny from this world famous shit show. He has started this podcast called Off the Rails.
Oh, wow.
No, what a 5?
Is it about cocaine?
It's Off the Rail 5.
It's about cocaine, right?
It actually has very little to do with cocaine.
Oh, okay.
Very little. They only talk about it for about 18 minutes an episode. But
Okay.
he does it with Nick. I'm like, Mick Montecalvo. Nick Montecalvo, who's like out in he's in the Midwest, like Wisconsin or Minnesota or something.
Like that, yeah.
Minnesota. They are 2 Italian kids who talk about food, and they'll start off talking about other topics, but it will eventually digress into
It goes off the rails.
food. It goes off the rails
Right.
into just talking
You know how
about
we used to talk about only transportation?
somehow we used to every show we did would just end up being about some form of transportation.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, wow, I can't believe it's raining this hard in LA. Hey, you see those bird scooters?
Yeah.
Remember
horse and buggies? That was crazy.
Oh my god.
If only.
I hold that thought because I have a horse and buggy story for you. Anyway, you can listen to Off the Rail 5 podcast on all those platforms, and I was a guest a few weeks ago, and boy, was it fun.
I think they drop on Wednesdays.
They do. New episode every Wednesday. We were reading excerpts from Stregonona. They do. It's very Stregonona centric.
Wow.
The show.
Oh, jeez.
So check that out.
I wonder who Johnny's rooting for. Johnny, give us a little Facebook message. Let us know who you're rooting for today.
Johnny's not watching anymore. Johnny got what he wants.
The big game.
He got a shout out. He was like, all right, that's what I want. That's what I came for.
Let's see. So I don't even know who's playing. I know the Buccaneers because Tom Brady's on that team.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
They won last year,
returning
right?
champions.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. That never happens.
They're trying to run it back. It hasn't happened since Tom Brady and the Patriots won.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
It does count.
Why doesn't it
actually
count?
does count.
It actually does.
What do you mean it doesn't count? You
It's
can't
Tom
just say,
Brady. Enough with the Tom. Oh, yes, he's got more rings than a jewelry store.
You know, I don't like Robin Williams. A very vague, faint Robin Williams impersonation.
This is what I thought was going to happen.
I know a very subtle Robin Williams.
Johnny's got money on
What do you mean it
Tommy
doesn't
Brady.
count?
No, it does count. It's just, but for real though, you can always assume if there's something crazy going on in the NFL, you can most times you can go, oh yeah, remember when Tom Brady did whatever. I'm talking about regular, regular.
Sure.
So Mahomes is young.
He's 25.
He's got a great arm,
but
does he have the experience that Tom Brady has when he's maybe in a situation like 3rd down and say 12? Is he going to go for it or is he going to punt? Does he have the experience to know that he's going to be able to accomplish that conversion?
I think so. He's a young whippersnapper, that Pat Mahomes.
Well, Sue, it doesn't come down to experience in a case like this. It comes down to sheer bravery and balls out on the field. What do you think?
Do you think Mahomes got
That sounds super commentatory
Bravery?
right there.
You say bravery?
Bravery. He's got to have a certain amount of courage. He's just got to have the balls down under the waistband.
They're not gladiators.
Yeah, no one's dying. Hopefully.
Well, you're asking, is he going to know to throw it at?
Well, I think that's the coach's call.
I think it's confidence, though.
Oh,
That's what I meant by bravery.
He's a MVP, and I think he's confident. I think after you win an MVP in a Super Bowl championship, you're not lacking confidence.
Do you think he's calling audibles?
When you mean changing plays?
Yeah.
I'm sure if he reads the defense.
What color jersey he's going to wear?
I don't know. I would love to ask him.
Omaha.
Shout out Peyton Manning.
So I just want to say, Josh did use Kansas City rub on the ribs he's cooking today.
I did.
Which I told Brian, our neighbor next
But
door.
we're having Tampa Bay shrimp as a cocktail.
Okay.
It's tainted.
They taste greasy.
Gulf of Mexico shrimp.
I love the fact that when I heard that the hit song that came out when Tom Brady was born was Hotel California, and the hit song when Patrick Mahomes was born was Gangsta's Paradise. That is a generational gap between two starting quarterbacks in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that Mahomes was still in
He's 18 years
Pop
older.
Warner football when Tom Brady was winning Super Bowl.
Where did this come from? I went my entire life without hearing of Pop Warner football.
It's like Pee Wee football, right?
What? You've never heard of Pop Warner?
Now I have.
Well, like till
Like
today?
For the last few years I've heard it, but we didn't have Pop Warner football
You have.
when I was a kid.
You were just sheltered from it.
Yeah, I didn't.
You were busy roller skating.
I
was busy rollerblading.
I signed up for Pee Wee or Pop Warner football when I was like 5 or 6, and I get out on the field. I got the pads, I got the helmet, and I'm doing jumping jacks, and this grown man is yelling at 6-year-olds. And I just roll off the sidelines like, Mom, we can go. I'm not doing this. My mom always told me, you just wanted the uniform. Like, you just wanted the costume.
That's what happened to me with my son Mike. He was all his friends I was playing soccer with decided we can look at each other on the screen too, not in person. They decided to play lacrosse, and all these kids came from hockey and not from like soccer or whatever Michael was playing. And he's getting cross-checked across the back of the neck, and it was just like high sticking. And he's little, he was fast, but he walked off the field with like one too many black and blues and aches and pains. It's like, I think I'm good.
Well, you're going from something where you're like chasing a ball around and kicking it to something where effectively you're playing with weapons.
Yeah.
Where they're chasing you around and hitting you.
Yeah, soccer was a lot more fun for me as a kid. You just get to run around and kick something. But football, what's with the yelling? Why are we yelling? I'm 6.
Keep your head
What did
down.
I do wrong? I just got on the field.
I don't even know if it was a full season of soccer when I was 6. It was just not for me. I don't know.
It's a lot of running.
But I played Little League. I played hockey. I did roller skating. That was adorable. There was something about soccer. It was just like, I think even at the young age of 6,
Running.
I had enough American in me to go, soccer is the stupidest fucking thing.
Just enough arrogance, American blood running.
I just don't think you're a runner.
Well, I played baseball.
Yeah, but that's short. That's sprints. Like soccer's like
continuous running.
But baseball, you run 90 feet, you stop.
Yeah,
Baseball,
sure.
you run 90 feet, and you're just like, I'm gonna take a break. I want to sit here on
That
this
was
base.
like the people last week on the Chandler bike path. They were running like they were sprinting.
Like they just committed a crime.
We're walking the dog. We're walking the dog, and this girl just was like 5'0", right? Comes sprinting past us.
And
I see another girl come, and Sue's like out loud. I don't know if you had your earbuds in or something, but completely like oblivious. She's like, "Who runs like that?" And this other girl is like definitely within earshot. She's like, "Hey."
But they were like, that was a weird sprint. Like there was a guy doing it too, and it's like they would just like someone shot off the starter gun, and they had 50 feet hurdles in front of them or something.
Yeah,
that's weird.
And I have an issue with people riding their road bikes on the bike path when people are walking their dogs there, and they come by you at like 35 miles an hour.
Well, people don't stick to the lane. I know listeners don't know what the Chandler bike path is. Maybe some of you do, but
it's a bike path.
It's a bike path,
but they have
there's
lanes.
lanes. There's a walking lane. There's 2 bike lanes, one going.
It's like
opposite directions.
What would you call it? Like a boulevard? Is it a boulevard kind of thing?
It was a train track. I don't know.
It was a train track. They converted it. They paved over it. It's a fucking bike path.
What sticks in my craw is people riding their bikes on the walkway. You're just asking for trouble.
Right.
When I was a kid, it was like you could ride your bike stay on the sidewalk. Now, I get like physically angered when I see someone riding their bicycle on the sidewalk.
It makes me
even
want to
kids.
throw a stick in their spokes when they come by.
Sometimes you have to, though.
You got to do that.
Hey, how do you guys feel about kids who don't wear helmets when they're riding?
I didn't wear
bikes?
a helmet when I was a kid. And
Really?
Yeah, I mean, and it was like a bad boy thing to do because the other parents would go like, "It's better to have helmet head than hospital head."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Your mom's dumb," and I'd ride off and pop a wheelie.
What's hospital head? You know those things, the metal things they drill into your skull.
Yeah.
That's such a
The halo, yeah.
Halo.
That's such a sugar-coated way of saying it. It's like, well, it's fun to ride a bike. It's
and if
not
they-
fun to eat through a straw.
If they would have had a better like slogan, I probably would have worn a helmet. But because that was the slogan, I was defiant in wearing a helmet growing up.
Yeah.
And nothing ever. It was fine.
So we would do this thing where, we
Oh, just for those paying attention at
Yes.
home, they didn't have helmets when I was a kid.
they didn't have helmets. Surely the Romans wore helmets. I mean, helmets existed.
I thought they were
German the army had helmets. Helmets were around.
You didn't even have to wear helmets in the NHL.
What
when
about
I was
leather
growing
helmets?
up.
Did they have leather helmets?
Like hockey players didn't even have to wear helmets.
When Sue was a kid, they had those bicycles with just the giant front wheel.
The big wheels.
What a poor design that bike was.
This'll get you where you're going. See?
You don't see that
now
in
you gotta sit
Walmart.
9 feet up in the air.
Be careful. If a strong breeze comes by, it'll tip you right over.
We used to see Vikings had helmets.
Did they?
That's right.
No, they fashioned those. Those weren't for protection, though.
It was a fashion statement.
Yeah.
It exudes personality. So when we started getting our driver's licenses, we would drive around. You know, any teenager does. We'd just drive around and yell shit at people on the sidewalk, and we'd always see kids riding their bikes. Now, if they had a helmet on, you'd just scream it at them and try and scare the ever-loving shit out of them. And that progressed into, even alone, I wouldn't have to be with my friends. If I saw a kid riding around or skating or whatever, skateboarding without a helmet, I'd slow down as I approached him and I'd go, "Put a helmet on!" And it was like,
You actually still do that. It's
like
a weird knee-jerk reaction.
70% of the time, the kid would hit the hood of a car. Another thing I do that I picked up from my buddy Zach, if you're driving into a neighborhood and there's a sign that says deaf child zone,
Oh.
you honk the horn. I mean, you've heard of that, right?
Well, there's the slow children at play sign. We had that in our neighborhood growing up, and it was funny then. It's not now
Right,
because
yeah.
I'm mature. I'm an adult.
Well, watch out for slow children.
But it had like the kid, running the cutout, the black
The
ambiguous
silhouette,
silhouette, and my friends thought it would be real fun to stick our chewed gum and make a nice penis.
Yeah.
On
When you say nice,
a large.
Okay,
yeah. We just gave it.
disproportionate.
Yeah. And
We
then
had signs.
Yeah.
We had signs that said "thickly settled," and I had people once on a bike tour that were like, "What does that mean? Like fat people live here?"
thickly
Like,
settled.
Yeah,
That
but
sounds like something in the 1800s that after you get married and John, I can see you're thickly settled now.
or me after COVID.
Yeah, thickly settled.
Hello to everyone who's just joining us. You can comment down there and it'll pop up on the screen.
Well, I make
Hollywood.
it do that.
Oh, Sue will decide if you're worthy of being on the screen. And
We can't take chances. There's a lot of loose cannons out there.
That's true. We do have to screen, you fucking animals. Did you have a game or some shit that you wanted to... that we're supposed to...
Oh, Raph is watching.
I'm like sniffing these we got the ribs in the oven.
Hey, Raph from Australia. Today's Super Bowl big game Sunday. I guess
Yeah.
we can't say. That's Raph.
As Spencer's wearing his... we all just have...
Oh.
I'm the only one without like a copyrighted trademark thing. Like you got the Patriots logo right there with the NFL right there.
It's nice.
Spencer's got just a straight up Super Bowl logo.
That's right.
I'm the only one. This could. Oh shit! I gotta get my Reebok out of here.
Yeah.
You're gonna hit it.
Hey guys. And this guy is so far beyond retired. I don't even know if Tyrone Wheatley is still alive.
Didn't he like beat his wife or something?
No,
look, if I had to
NFL
flip,
players don't do that, Sue.
if I had to flip a coin, I'd say yeah.
Yeah, it's not their fault though. It's the brain damage.
Yeah,
It's the
concussions.
CTE.
I mean, that's just good medical science. I mean, if you have a concussion, you're gonna beat your wife once or twice. So what do you?
And no one's listening anymore.
That's all right.
Or, yeah.
Right. All right. I'm sorry. I don't want to generalize. The concussed. Okay. Sue,
Yes.
play a game with us.
Oh, okay. Well, first we're going to take this short little break,
Oh, we're gonna take a
Oh.
short little break.
and we'll see you on the flip side. How come we can't hear it? I wonder if they can hear it on here.
Tap for sound.
So this is Tiny Hands playing GTA.
Still funny without sound.
I mean, it's.
Just makes me so.
All right, we're coming back.
Yeah, I guess.
Uh,
It wasn't
right.
even a good break. I didn't get
No.
to pee or anything.
Oh, it was one of the short ones.
So.
That's a tiny little one. All right, do you want to play a football trivia game?
Yeah, do we have one?
So I did figure out how I can actually share my screen, and yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm totally paying attention to what you're saying. Don't
Right.
worry.
all right, do you guys want to chime in, or do you want to just each take a turn on it?
Let's do the turns. I think
Okay.
that
I like
worked
turns,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so which team, Josh, won the first Super Bowl?
What the hell happened to your head?
I don't know.
I've been concussed.
I don't know. This headset's all messed up.
Okay. All right.
All right, what
Better
team?
to have headset hair than hospital hair.
Halo hair. Do they? When I was a candy striper, there was someone who had a halo, and we would all like take turns going into the room because we were just like, "What?"
When I was a kid, they didn't have headsets. Okay.
All right, which team won the first Super Bowl ever?
Okay. Who goes first?
Green Bay Packers, Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Colts, or L.A. Raiders? Schrader's Raiders.
Who goes
Josh,
first?
you go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to say the Packers. The Green Bay Packers.
It is, in fact, the Green Bay Packers.
Oh.
That is
so-
correct.
Vince Lombardi.
Okay.
All right, next question.
That shouldn't have been multiple choice. That was a...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on.
Selected choice.
Come on, guy. Yeah.
Answer. The Green Bay Packers won the first 2 Super Bowls, actually, defeating Kansas City Chiefs
Well,
Bonus question: who won the third?
during the inaugural event in 1967.
the third Super Bowl was obviously the Las Vegas. Was it the Raiders? Las Vegas Raiders?
It is now.
It's the Jets.
Oh, really? The Jets won the third Super
I think you're
Bowl?
thinking of a different sport.
Nope.
Yeah, the Winnipeg Jets.
All right. Who was the first player drafted in the first NFL draft in 1936?
I'm gonna say Lord Stanley.
Would you like the multiple choice now?
Well, yeah. I went the
Yes. Yikes.
So I see. Don Hudson, Bart Starr,
Mm.
Sammy Bow, or Jay Berwanger.
Wow, how do you spell the last name? Barwanger?
Berwanger.
Barwanger?
Mm.
I love the name, I gotta say. I feel like I would have heard Barwanger before. I'm gonna say, what was the first one? Don Hudson?
Yeah, Don Hudson.
I'm gonna say Don Hudson.
Thanks, Raph.
Hey, Raph.
I'm gonna say Sammy Baugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Sammy Baugh too.
And the answer is...
Jay Berwanger.
Oh, fuck.
Fun fact: Sammy Baugh played quarterback. He played defense, and he's played special teams.
Oh, so you knew it was Baugh, not Bo.
Yeah.
So Jay Berwanger, in case you were wondering, was the top selection in the first ever draft in 1936, originally drafted by Philadelphia. His rights were sold to the Bears.
You can't put a picture of him up, can you?
Oh, I can share this here.
You don't have to. We're experimenting, guys.
Sammy Baugh threw for 4 touchdowns. He had 4 interceptions and kicked for an extra point in 1 game. A record that'll never be broken.
Oh, I like this. Yeah, let's just leave it up here.
Okay. In 1993, what NFL team made off-season trades for Joe Montana and Marcus Allen?
I'm going to say the... Joe Montana. Oh, 1993.
Can you see that? So Denver Broncos, Oakland
I know.
Raiders, Kansas
I'm
City
going to
Chiefs.
say the Chiefs. No, it would be the 49ers or Chiefs.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
I'm
I
going
know
to
he
say
was on the
49ers.
Chiefs. I'm going to say the 49ers, too.
I'm going to say the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
It was.
You son of a bitch.
So Steve Young took over playing quarterback for the 49ers.
Steve Young, that's
Oh, that's right.
Fucking thinking
And then
of.
Joe Montana took the Chiefs to the AFC Championship.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. But they didn't win.
They did not win.
No, because that's why last year was such a big fucking hullabaloo.
All right. What team was originally named the New York Titans?
Oh.
Was it Tennessee Titans, the New York Giants, Kansas City Chiefs, or the New York Jets?
That's a tough one. I'd say Tennessee Titans. Wasn't that like an expansion team?
Yeah,
or something?
they're relatively new.
I would say, well, it couldn't be the Jets because now we know they just won the fucking third. I'll say the New York Giants.
It's the New York Jets.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
Once again,
God.
Spencer.
The Houston Oilers became the Tennessee Titans.
And then the Chargers became
God damn it! You know what?
Actually, the Chargers. No, they
were the Oilers.
No, the Chargers were, I think, an original AFL team, and they were named after, get this, not lightning bolts, but charge cards.
I thought
Like credit cards, the Chargers.
that
I thought the Rams.
Edmonton Oilers became the.
That's
a hockey.
You're thinking of lacrosse.
You're right.
Johnny's a big lacrosse fan.
I don't know what's with me today.
What team won 3 Super Bowls in the 1990s?
The Cowboys.
The Niners, the Cowboys, the Broncos, or the Patriots?
Cowboys. Boom.
Yeah. They were the only team
And
in the
Spencer's
90s.
wearing one of them on his shirt.
Oh, yeah.
This was the 1994 Super Bowl.
XXVI.
One of the 4 that the Buffalo Bills lost.
The Bills were in it a lot too, right? They were in
4
it like,
times. They went
yeah.
to 4 consecutive Super Bowls and
Not-
lost all of them.
But not all with the Cowboys.
No.
No.
One with the Giants, one with the
Mhm.
Cowboys, 2 with the Cowboys? 2 with the Cowboys, maybe. No.
Mhm. 2 with the Cowboys. Believe me.
Okay.
Okay. That's when we used to have the Super Bowl party at the house.
Who was the first player to rush for 1,000 yards in a season?
Oh my God. That's got to be
Joe Perry,
probably Jim
Brady
Brown.
Feathers, Jim Brown,
I'd say Jim Brown.
Steve Van Buren. O.J. Simpson not on here. Just
No. And also not a Jew.
You said
according
1,000
to-
yards?
Yeah. Not Joe Perry. Wasn't he the refrigerator?
That was
That's the guitar
Jim
player
Perry.
for
Oh yeah. For Journey.
Aerosmith.
oh
Steve Perry.
Hold on. Who was the refrigerator Perry? What was his first name though?
Maybe it was Jim
I
Perry.
don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
I think it was
Steve
like
Van
William.
Buren.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Jim Brown.
I think Jim Brown did. He ran for a lot. I think he was first to run for 2,000, but I don't know.
James Brown. All right, let's see. No, you're not right.
No.
Oh.
Not
God
Jim.
damn.
Who was it?
Beady Feathers. I don't know what the guys. I don't know football. What do you want from me?
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. Which NFL team features a helmet logo on only one side of their helmet?
A helmet logo.
The Dolphins, the Steelers, the Patriots, or the Cowboys?
Oh, that's got to be the Steelers.
I think it's the Steelers. I don't know the Dolphins. though.
Mr. fucking know-it-all about football.
He don't look at helmets.
Go ahead. Who do you think it is?
I think the Steelers.
Yeah.
Boom. Do you know why?
They
They're
decided to test out logo on just one side of the
They
helmet.
weren't sure how the new logo would look on the...
Solid gold helmets at that time.
Cool.
It may be the Washington football team next season if they don't pick a damn mascot.
They don't have a mascot.
They're just
Well-
the team with no name.
Oh, you know what? It could be like somebody.
There is other teams that don't have mascots. I was going to add that as a bonus last night.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Somebody like an insurrectionist. Isn't it just insurgent?
If your
That's what they could
insurrection
do.
lasts longer than 4 hours,
You should call.
call more Capitol Police.
All right. Should we go on or are we good?
Yeah. Well, we might as well finish them out.
Okay.
The
well,
fuck else we got to do?
There's 5
There's
pages.
nothing else going on today.
5. Yeah.
The longest ever pre-show game. What wide receiver caused a sensation his rookie season with one-handed catch?
Oh, I know
yeah.
this one.
Randy Moss, Odell Beckham Jr.,
Oh, I don't know this one.
Jerry Rice, Antonio Brown. Could be any of them.
One-handed catch. See, I was thinking of Tyree.
I think
who
it was
caught but
Odell. I think it's Odell.
Yeah, he's good like that. I'm gonna say Odell Beckham Jr.
Jerry Rice was pretty amazing too.
You guys.
Boy, could he dance.
It
But is
is-
he one-handed good?
I don't know.
That's Randy Moss. You got mossed, son.
Really?
Yes.
That makes sense.
He played for the New England Patriots, and then he went and played for the Minnesota Vikings,
Played
Can
for
I
the Vikings first.
Can I switch
and then went
my
back
answer?
to the Vikings.
Well, I don't know.
No, I'll just stick with Odell.
Did he finish with the Vikings?
He
probably-
finished with the Vikings
Yeah,
because he played.
he was drafted by the Vikings and
Yeah.
played a little bit with one season with the Raiders.
Did he play with the New Orleans Saints?
I don't think
No.
so, but we nicknamed him Randy Moth, and I won for some reason at
Sure, that's what Michael Strahan nicknamed him too.
Randy Moss.
For some reason, I won the designated driver for Gillette Stadium and got to go on the field.
Really?
And it was
Fucking hammered.
She ran into the field
That'd be
goal
so
post.
funny. Oh my god, you win designated driver at Gillette, and then you go down and you're fucking half in the bag, full in the bag, full bagger.
I felt so guilty. I didn't drink at all until I got back into the stands after I got on the field. But it was Halloween, right?
Only Boston. That you win designated driver of the game, and as you're going back to your seat, everybody's pouring beer in your face.
in Boston. So it was kind of funny. It was Halloween, and we got on the field, and we dressed up, and we dressed up like referees and cheerleader referees. Me and my 3 friends, and so we had pink hair. We had our referee, and so all the refs came over to us and took pictures with us, which was kind of funny. But it was the game that Randy Moss came back to play at Gillette Stadium after leaving the Patriots and playing for the Minnesota Vikings.
Did he happen to catch a ball with one hand?
It was not him.
Oh my god, was it OBJ?
It was. Everyone thought he was going to be all the shit, and then he just really fell
He
apart.
was good.
He
And
was
his,
not good.
What? OBJ is amazing.
He was okay.
What are you fucking crazy?
He got vanquished to Cleveland, and his career went down the tubes. 'Cause
His roommate was really good too. What's a
Jarvis Landry
Yeah, Jarvis Landry. that
also
guy.
plays for the Cleveland Browns.
Who holds the best rookie passer rating in NFL history?
I mean, come on.
Dak Prescott, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, and Robert Griffith.
I'm gonna say Dan Marino.
That's a toughie. I'm gonna go Dak Prescott.
I feel like the answer should be Tom Brady, but I don't think Tom Brady was shit when he first started, right?
No, he wasn't.
Who was it? Dak Prescott. Okay.
Well, he wasn't throwing a lot. He had that, they played with defense and the little running game.
Right.
I think his first Super Bowl, he threw for like 156 yards.
I mean, he was a hard worker. If you can say anything about Tom Brady, is he's an athlete. He's not necessarily like gifted. He's a good player. He's a hard worker. He works hard. He knows what he has to do.
Cool.
What is the oldest NFL franchise in continuous operation with the same name in the same location? The
Shit.
Bears,
Yeah.
Green Bay Packers. I'd say one of those.
Yeah,
The Browns
No.
and Arizona.
I'm leaning towards either the Bears or the Packers. I'd probably go
Lambeau.
Bears.
I'm gonna go Packers.
Fucking Packers.
Wow. What most
See, this is what I don't get though. Look at the answer, right? The Green Bay Packers were founded in 1919 and joined the NFL in 1921. The fuck were they doing for the 2 years before that?
Well, they had
Just throwing around on the field?
they had different leagues.
recruiting?
They had like they had a lot of different leagues.
That's true.
What Motown singer tried out for the Detroit Lions in 1970?
Probably not.
I
Stevie
almost want
Wonder.
to say Stevie Wonder just to see how that shakes out.
That's how he lost his sight. He got hit. And
I don't get why he would be on there. He lost his sight as a young child.
I'm going to say Lionel Richie.
who are the choices?
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, Lionel Richie, or Smokey Robinson.
I'm gonna say Marvin Gaye.
And I'm going to say Smokey Robinson. Wow.
Oh my God, really?
Gaye bulked up nearly 30 pounds and trained with future Hall of Fame tight end Charlie Sanders while preparing for his tryout. He didn't make the cut, but remained close to several players who sang background vocals on his 1971 hit, What's Going On? What's Going On?
All right, that was good. Thank you, Sue. Hold up your cheese plate. This is amazing what Spencer brought for our little pregame show here. Turn around so we can see them dried berries.
Oh, well, there are other
they
things.
cherries or?
They're cherries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I grew this cheese myself.
we have a little crudité plate over there. We got a shrimp cocktail thawing out on the printer.
Where else would you thaw them?
One day we'll get there. And unfortunately, I sold my stock in it. But like one day it'll be like 3D printing. Well, what are you making for the Super Bowl? I'm 3D printing some shrimp.
Yeah. I like
God
that.
damn it. All right. Well, just a quick bet. What do you think what's our over under on
42-0 Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
What's our over under on how long it will take after kickoff for us to find a place where we can stream the game?
Wait, what?
Well, we can watch it on TV, I'm sure. But we can stream it on Apple TV.
Oh. Okay. Well, I think that's if you have an Apple like the
No.
unit,
With the streaming device. We have the Apple app. You can stream it on the Apple app and also...
If the game is not playing in this house, I'm taking my cheese and I'm going home.
Take your fucking cheese. I'm keeping your raw veggies.
I will
though.
take
I said that to Josh this morning.
all this cheese.
Wouldn't it be good for you to actually figure out where we're watching this?
This happens every year too, by the way.
We can
It's
always
on,
get
it's on
CBS
it's on,
All
CBS.
Access.
CBS, yeah.
I have Hulu, so I can.
It's on a bunch of different
Yeah,
streaming
we'll
apps.
find it. If not, we'll just peek in through the neighbor's window. We've done it. We've done that.
Well, if not, I'm going home and I'm going to watch it by myself.
No, don't worry. We got you covered.
Go home. You go home. Enjoy the game with your fucking cat, Stevens.
I will. My cat's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good one.
I'm jealous.
All right.
Okay, cool.
How'd we do?
This was fun.
That was
Guys,
fun.
thank you for watching.
Go Tampa.
I wonder
Go
who
Tom
is-
Brady's.
I wonder who's still watching. Although I think it's me and you.
I'm not watching.
Oh, we have a mystery guest.
Yeah, chime in quick before we sign off.
Yes, say hello. Give us your score for the game.
Yeah, I think whoever has the ball last actually is going to win.
Isn't that how it usually goes?
Not usually. But...
I think usually that's how it goes. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. We're going to try and do this like once a week or something like this. And then the audio will be posted in its usual fashion on Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Or wherever you get your podcast.
All those crazy
Wherever-
places.
Wherever you get your podcast.
I like how they say that like you can just like who's getting podcasts from where else? I don't.
Oh, Evan. Hey. I can't put that up for very long. I don't think.
This is a family show.
Is it? It's called The Shit Show.
That's fine. Depends on what your family's like.
Fucking noise.
It's coming from the iPad.
Oh, it reignited itself?
I think so.
Anyway.
Oh, that's odd.
And we're done.
Evan,
We're done.
Evan, who are you rooting for? Probably
Yeah, Evan, let us know.
Evan
anything against New England, right?
No.
I mean,
I guarantee you, Evan's rooting for the Buccaneers because he. Say what you will about Evan, you know. Alexa, shut the fuck up, please. Say what you will. Evan acknowledges greatness. So I think he does acknowledge that Tom Brady is a GOAT. And he's a bad motherfucker. So I think he's probably rooting for Brady. He look at Evan's a Yankee fan, right? So he loves that stupid gladiator blowout bullshit where they just have like fucking 50 championship rings. So I think that's my justification.
I want Tom Brady to play till he's 50, and I want him to win a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about the halftime show.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Is that the weekend?
The weekend is playing, so I don't give.
So Evan's just in it for the weekend. Okay.
I thought he was talking about the weekend. I'm like, it's Sunday already. Isn't the weekend just one guy?
He is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Miley Cyrus
he
is
sing?
playing before the game somewhere in like a parking lot. They've advertised it very poorly. Miley Cyrus will be around.
Who did it last year? This is how
Jennifer Lopez and
J-Lo and
how
they were
little
shaking their.
it means. Oh right.
They were
And then you got
twerking.
all the pussies going. Can you believe how short Shakira's skirt?
Oh, he
was?"
doesn't like the weekend.
Yeah, he loves the weekend. He doesn't like it. He loves it.
He doesn't.
I like it. You took the time to spell it though.
I like that song.
I know you knew that there was no
Yeah.
E in the end, so boo.
Curious.
Boo.
What's up, Spence?
What's that?
What'd you say? You
I said I like that
mustachioed?
song that he came out with this year.
I don't know.
I think it is kind of funny he knew how to spell it. Because when I Googled it, I put
Guys,
the E
I'm
in it.
ready to get to eating.
All right, we
All
gotta get to
right,
you.
we gotta go.
And it's been like almost an hour. Evan, thanks for fucking joining us. 2 seconds to.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's it auto corrects this goddamn world we live in. Hey, what are you doing this weekend? And just automatically removes that. All right, guys, go enjoy your wings and your ribs and your pizzas.
Go, Tom Brady.
And your beers.
And your beers and your pigs in the blankets. And
And your pigs in a duvet.
Yeah.
I heard some.
In your comforters.
That's the
I was
bougie
watching some
version.
cooking show and they were doing pigs in blankets, and it's like this black couple.
These
and
are my
it's
pigs
got to
in
be
a pashmina.
they're somewhere in the South, probably Muscle Shoals, and he's like, "We're gonna accessorize these pigs in blankets," and she's like, "Oh, you've been married to me a long time to know that." And then so he puts like sesame seeds on the things, and then they finish, and she's like, "Damn, my pigs ain't even in blankets. My pigs is in cashmere."
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, she put sesame seeds and poppy
Sesame seeds.
Yeah.
They bedazzled the fucking pigs in blankets.
I'm not eating one of those.
You're not?
Mm-mm.
Oh, come on.
I'll just have the blanket.
No, you gotta have both. You can't have the
Sue
blanket
over here
and
just
not the
eating
pig.
blanket.
All right. Well, I think we're out of here.
All right.
Tune in
At World Famous Shit
next-
Show on what? Instagram.
No,
Just Google it. Just Google
Yeah,
it.
it's World Famous Shit Show on Instagram.
We can't go on Instagram.
What?
Instagram's the only platform that does not allow you to stream to.
No, I'm saying follow the fucking show on Instagram at World Famous Shit Show. Yeah. Oh, can't do that, huh?
Oh, wow. That was amazing.
Christ almighty, Sue.
I thought you meant.
I love how
stream
you're
it.
wearing Gronkowski's
We went from not
Gronkowski's
having
jersey, and now you have his fucking IQ too.
We went from not having it to having a banner full of it.
That was
It's
pretty
amazing.
fast.
The Chiron operator is incredible.
Do you know how long it took me to make that? I had to animate this.
Pretty quick, it seems.
Look at that. Just
I would say
pops
3
right
seconds
up.
it took you.
So follow the Instagram and check out Johnny's show too. Off the Rails.
Okay, I'll do it right now. After you listen to us.
Yeah, listen to this and
Yeah.
share this and share the live ones because we're gonna get big, guys.
And just share,
They're
you
gonna
know?
get huge,
Share your
huge,
feelings. Share
huge production value.
your thoughts.
I'm gonna go grab a shrimp off the printer.
Sounds good.
See ya.
Bye.